Hello trainers, welcome back to Poké Patrol. April Fool's is coming on, but for some reason we're still living in the awful practical joke that is Pokemon Go's Tricky Pokémon event. This is by far one of the worst events I've ever experienced while playing the game, so I want to do this video today to go over the event, break it down for you, and give my thoughts on what could have been done differently to make this event actually good. So first things first, I want to break down the event for those of you who may not know what it is. I'm just going to be reading this from the Pokemon Go live website. I'll put a link down in the description below for you to follow along if you want to. If not, then just enjoy listening to my voice and Pokemon Go ASMR, I suppose. Trainers, do you consider yourself a prankster? Not really, no. Do you like how Foongus tricks Pokemon into thinking it's a Poké Ball? Not particularly, no. Do you love how Sudowoodo mimics a tree to avoid being attacked? You know, I've actually always wondered about that. Wouldn't mimicking a tree make it more susceptible to being attacked by humans trying to cut down trees? Like, do you think a Sudowoodo has ever been, like, murdered by an axe or a chainsaw before? I know that's really dark and gruesome, but those are the thoughts that go through my head every night. I don't need sleep, I need answers. This April, we are celebrating Tricky Pokemon with some well-known pranksters and Masters of Disguise will be making an appearance. So this event has already started. It's running between April 1st, 8 AM local time, until April 7th, 10 PM local time. The features of this event include Pokemon known to be pranksters and Masters of Disguise will also be appearing more often in the wild, such as Gastly, Haunter, Voltorb, Sudowoodo, Aipom, Croagunk, and Foongus. If you're lucky, you might encounter a Shiny Sudowoodo or a Shiny Croagunk. Stunfisk, the trap Pokemon, will be making its Pokemon Go debut. For the duration of the event, Stunfisk will be available as field research task reward encounters, and if you're extremely lucky, in the wild. After the event ends, Stunfisk will no longer hatch from 5-kilometer eggs. You'll be able to encounter Stunfisk as field research task reward encounters, or if you're very lucky, in the wild. I don't know if it's just me, but even this breakdown doesn't make sense. I feel like it's all out of order. I feel like the egg thing should have been like the very first thing they mentioned, and the first point should have been the second point because it says Pokemon that are known to be pranksters and Masters of Disguise will also be appearing. Like, also implies this is like a follow-up point. And also they mention Stunfisk not appearing in eggs before they even mention Stunfisk is in eggs for the event. So like, not only is this event garbage, the person who wrote the breakdown of the event knew it was garbage and they didn't even care enough to put the features in order. I digress though, let's jump back into it. Event exclusive field research tasks will be available. Depending on the task, you might receive a reward encounter with a Sudowoodo, Croagunk, or Stunfisk. This next point is my favorite. It says, take a snapshot and see who appears. I guess it's supposed to be like a surprise. It's Aipom and Croagunk, by the way. But like, it seems like they're so uninterested. It's like, whatever, take a snapshot, whatever happens, happens. Ditto will be appearing more frequently in the wild during this event, so be sure to catch Pokemon that Ditto are known to transform into. We also have reports of Ditto transforming into more Pokemon species than before, and it seems this phenomenon will persist after the event ends. So that is pretty much it for the features of this event. I kind of want to go through them now and break them down one by one and tell you why they're bad, and give you my thoughts on what could have been done differently to make this event not as bad. I know right now it's a hard time for Niantic with the whole coronavirus thing, and they're doing their best. It's hard to balance a game. It's all about going outside when no one can actually go outside because of a life-threatening virus. I get that. But the thing is, they've shown in the past week that they can balance the game to make it more appealing to people playing at home who are stuck at home with the, increased incense spawn times, the incense bundle, the Poké Ball bundle, all for one coin. It's like they've shown that they can modify the game, make it more friendly for players at home, and then they kind of double down and take 2 steps back with this event, which is really weird to me. And besides this shit show of an event, they also said they were looking at raiding from home, so you'll be able to like not have to go outside to do raids. And that was like an announcement, everyone was happy about that. And then like 2 days ago, they're like, oh yeah, we've doubled the radius in which you can enter raids from. So it's like, instead of 50 meters, you can do it from 100 meters away. So you still have to go outside to do it. So like, why would you say you're looking at raiding from home when you're not going to do it? It's mind-boggling the way they're treating this. And also when they implemented that, they also did it on the Pokestops as well. So now it says you can spin them from like twice as far away, but it doesn't let you because they didn't program it right. So now every Pokestop from like nearby me says I can spin it, but I can't because I'm not close enough. Like, I get it. They don't want you outside. Maybe that's why the event sucks so much. They made it so underwhelming. No one wants to go out and play it, and that's why they did it. Then good for them, man. That's big brain time right there. But I don't want to give Niantic that much credit. So first things first, let's talk about the spawn pool of this event. We have Sudowoodo, Voltorb, Haunter, Gastly, Aipom, Croagunk, Foongus. Yeah, it's 90% Voltorb and Foongus, neither of which can be shiny at the moment. So there's a waste. I don't think either of them are very good with PvP either. I don't know too terribly much about PvP, so I may be off with that. So sorry if that is the case, if one of them is good for PvP, but I really don't think they are. So that's kind of just a waste of time when 90% of your spawns are Pokemon that have no benefit to you whatsoever. They can't be shiny, they're not good for PvP. And that is, no joke, 90% of the spawns. There are so many Foongus out there, it's crazy. Aipom, Sudowoodo, terrible catch rates. It's just, they're a ball sink, and I don't mean that in a sexual way. Like, it's just like, their catch rate is so low, you're just wasting so many balls on them. I wouldn't even bother unless they are shiny. Gastly Haunter, always good to have those, but I haven't seen too many of them spawning, at least from not from my house. So yeah, it's just a disappointing spawn pool altogether. The shinies, Croagunk and Sudowoodo. I love Shiny Croagunk. That's a big plus of this event for me. Shiny Croagunk is amazing. Sudowoodo's not bad either. The problem is that the spawn rate of these Pokemon is abysmal. Like, I haven't seen a single Croagunk outside of snapshots, which is kind of crazy. Like, they release a new shiny, you expect like the spawn rate of that shiny to be higher. It usually is, but the Croagunks are nowhere to be seen. Sudowoodo is also very rare to find. It's not popping on my radar anywhere. So not only is Sudowoodo a hard Pokemon to find, there's a high catch rate, not a boosted shiny rates. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. So there's no point in like even trying to hunt for one. Croagunk, I wish I could get one, but yeah, they're not appearing. I'll try more with snapshots. Hope for the best. That's all I recommend you guys doing as well. Next up, Stunfisk. Stunfisk is cool. It's great in PvP, I believe. I think it has like a really big impact on PvP right now because it's a ground electric type. Or is it ground electric or rock electric? It's ground electric, I believe. And it just has really good coverage. It counters a lot of the meta right now. So this is the one good thing about the event. If you can catch yourself a Stunfisk, like close to 1500 CP, beautiful. You're all set. That's all you need from this event, really. Yeah, so Stunfisk is more or less the only good thing about this event. I know some of you probably are thinking, oh, well, wait, Poké Ball. That's how you all sound in my head, by the way. As you can imagine, my life is a living hell, and I can't wait for the day that God takes away my ability to hear. You're probably thinking to yourself, well, there's Dittos. Dittos, great. A lot of the old research tasks involve getting Dittos, and Dittos are really hard to find. Some of us need Dittos for those, and yeah, that's great and all. But like the Ditto spawn rate is like insanely high right now. There's really no reason to go outside and try to catch a Ditto because I've caught 5 Dittos. What time is it right now? It is 3:45 as the time I'm recording this, PM. Since I woke up at 10, I've caught 5 Dittos from my own house. So like, the Ditto abundance is very high. So it's great you to finish your research, but like there's too many Dittos, and Dittos also have no purpose outside of finishing that research. So this event is just a whole lot of nothing really. There's no bonus features that are any good. Low spawn rates. The new shinies, high spawn rates that Pokemon no really gives a crap about, and on top of all of that, they're making the one Pokemon that's actually good from this event, Stunfisk, harder to get after the event's over. So it's just the whole thing is a giant mess. So much needs to be changed. The spawn pool by far is the biggest issue. They should have released Shiny Foongus. I know Shiny Voltorb is going to be released in a future Safari Zone event, so they couldn't do that. But if you're making this whole event about Foongus, like Foongus is the first Pokemon they mentioned in the announcement, why isn't that the shiny one? Why is Croagunk the shiny? Also, why is Croagunk not popping up more? Why Croagunk's not even a rare Pokemon? Why is the spawn rate so low for this event? Oh man, this is just I'm having an aneurysm just thinking about this anymore. This point being, this event's bad. Don't spend money on it. Don't even consider going outside to participate in it. I'm sorry I'm so negative. I'm usually not this negative, but this event is just dumb. I don't know if it's because I've been locked inside for like 2 weeks that I'm just going insane, or this event's really that bad. But don't participate. Don't risk getting sick over an aesthetic looking frog that you're not going to find in the wild. Just stay at home, take some snapshots, hope for the best, and if you're lucky, maybe you'll catch a Stunfisk. Just sitting around at your place, because that's the one good thing, the one benefit of this event is Stunfisk, and that's only if you're a PvP player. If not, then you have a flatfish. Congratulations. So yeah, that is the Tricky Pokemon event, and all the terrible features and bugs that came with it. Oh man, I really wish they could just like boosted the spawn rate for like Croagunks. It'd be fine then. Like, replace the Foongus spawns with Croagunk spawns, and you're fine. This event's whatever, it's fine. It's not great, it's fine. But like, who's gonna like waste your time with this? Oh, you want a Shiny Sudowoodo while you're stuck in quarantine? That's fine. Well, all you should know is that it's a very low spawn rate. There's even lower shiny rates. It's very low catch rate. So good luck. Enjoy your quarantine. Love Pokemon Go. So that is all I have for you today. I guess the moral of the story is don't go and risk your life playing Pokemon Go for an aesthetic looking frog in the middle of a viral pandemic, because you're not going to catch the frog. You're not going to catch the frog. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It is the best way to help this channel grow, and it's always greatly appreciated. Also, if you have the time, make sure to check out my other social medias, my Twitch, my Twitter, my Discord, and my Facebook. All the links are down in the description below. That's going to do it for me for this one, guys. I'm going to continue self-quarantining and cry myself to sleep. So I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye, trainers.